Greetings and welcome to the Grandmaster Chess Academy. We have another Play Chess Fun Crush, and this is the Blackmar-Diemer Gambit, the Diemer-Rosenberg attack. Alright, this is going to be a quick one, but this is a rare opening, so I thought I'd share. Alright, so it starts with the normal d4, d5, and then comes the e4. Seems obvious enough. Take it. I'm not losing anything. Central control. It hasn't been determined yet. And this is what allows it to be the Diemer-Rosenberg attack. From here, we quickly run out of the games of the top levels. After a couple of moves, this can actually be found in the Grandmaster game. But from here on, we're on our own. And besides, I had played knight to f6 because it just struck me as knights before bishops. This is considered a move that continues on the ideas, blunting on that. But I wanted to get my knight out, and I didn't like the idea of blocking this knight immediately. As he would do. Same kind of controls, but I'm getting my king into a greater position of safety. Stopping any nonsense from the bishop on the light squares from my opponent. Not worried about this pawn coming in because I can attack and then kick back, and then that pawn will be an issue. Just continue my development. Alright. So, my first thought is, can I do something to get rid of the light squared bishop and take control of light squares? We'll see. That's just the thought that occurs to me when I see this position. So I continue my development. Just, I think of this more as an anchor, but I ain't bothered by it being in the way. But with this kind of build against c5, there's just no sense in throwing that pawn. I guess I could erode slowly. But this is a 5-minute game, so slowly is usually not the idea. Asking questions, I have one defender, so I'll ask a hard question. Now that's pretty solid, only for the moment. But it will require changes for my opponent, and it might be just dropping a pawn altogether. Feeling pretty confident about these advanced pawns. I figure why not shore them up. Got one extra pawn. He's got to weaken his kingside position. Queen side is clearly already weakened. Why not shore it up? If I weaken mine, sure, but the throwing of the f-pawn is a common theme. Cheese with check is meaningless with a g6. And heading to the queen side is not bad news at all. But even castling king side and having this rook right here for a nice rook lift and a step over, it could be dangerous stuff, that's for sure. So, the first issue, the weakening of the king side, the most dangerous weakening square. Excuse me. The most dangerous weakening square, at f2. And so now, there's serious questions going on. But pausing for a moment, look at the position, I realize that there are tempi to be gained. Very valuable tempi. Backed up by, so the bishop must move. And there's only one square, because here would be a capture of the fork. Ask another question. Now, White's position is just all strung out and cramped. Here, it's the computer suggesting knight to b3. Not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but yes, leaving it kind of lonely and not offering very much. However, I'm not so sure that cramping the kingside position is a good idea. I mean, essentially everybody's at home, just on weird squares. But these squares are under control. Now this was unnecessary. The follow-up moves were good enough. Doesn't really change anything. I didn't think it would be taken back. I just thought I could put some scare into the opponent. But having taken it, then everything's exactly as it was. Except now it's just down. Big money. But there's more in this kind of position. Because that weakened square right there, that's bad news. This is one of those times where had the opponent made a couple of slightly better moves, it would have been a losing game. Mathematically lost position, but not a complete crush. And this is where your opponent gives you everything you could ask for. Common theme. King steps over. But it's too late. What was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, light square issues. And here, the opponent resigns because it's simply going to be mate. I have to step over. Push down, discover check, bishop steps up, queen mate. Another Grandmaster Chess Academy study. Please do so. Your tactical problems, your strategy, your positions. And yes, chess love.